Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Today's weekly challenge in Gran Turismo 7 before at the end of April has now entered to the 4th week before moving on in May 1st will be set and participate to have some flight events including the Renault Kenko 1-man category to go for round 2 at Brands Hatch Grand Prix Circuit after Tsukuba Circuit. Other 4 events is about to be set to go with World Car, Rally Car, and Group 1 Prototype Race Car is about to be prepared to go for the competition at Daytona International Speedway on road course for the Group 1 Prototype Series, along with the Nürburgring Grand Prix for the WTC 600 and Tokyo Expressway central clockwise for the Japanese FR Challenge 450. And last but not least, rally cars will be on the tarmac to be racing on Outstage Village for the standard version of the World Rally Challenge will be received to get 3 prizes, include with 2 6-star roulette tickets on the parts and car category with a credit ticket of 150,000 Gran Turismo credit. But mostly, I got everything to be set up to have one kind of a dispenser cam livery variation on the Renault Kenko 1.4 2001 will be entered to go for the debut that you guys really might need to come and check it out. But I'll have to be sure to go for the second round after Tokyo Expressway central clockwise in Japanese FR Challenge 450 will go start out to be in the shorter, middle, in the medium, and the last will go longer for the duration. Got to do my best, and time remains until tomorrow's weekly challenges will be entered in the first week of May. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get started and ready to enter for today's weekly challenge. So looks like the countdown in about 8 hours left. This will be doing my perfect moment. We'll be pushing things up as my current subscribers I'm at is 941. Only 59 more to go until reaching up by 1000. Will put myself to bring out to have a final push. Will be get ramp up and have the focusing by upcoming content videos. We'll do some lap time challenges. But further yet, I still got everything to be planned and mapped out to be currently, which is going to be having a new one at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca for the Ford Mustang Shelby GT350R 2016. But I'll have to go later on, and now Tokyo Expressway central clockwise for event number 1 will be doing 2-lap challenge as I'm going for the Toyota GR86 RC 2021. For my UDRS Inspirtech livery with exterior parts to be modded and custom will be quite perfectly to have a shorter race and 8-car participation to go around on Central District on the highway. After the counterclockwise, now the FR cars in Japanese class is about to go rolling in and time of day will go into late afternoon. Just to make sure to have the detailed settings so I got everything to be reorganized and still remain. Sports suspension check. Fully customized on LSD, normal, and other kinds of option upgraded parts except the clutch and flight wheel will be set preferred to be on sports type to be fitted and installed, and the muffler will be stay remain on semi-racing as I got the carbon to be on the brake system and the pads set into racing. But you know the option. Every Japanese road car to be in the FR layout brings out to have a good suggested to go carry over by 450. Now let's get the show on the track and get prepared. Then let's get it on and put myself in last position in number 8 spot. We'll be on the rolling start before the 3-second countdown, and here I come. We'll be faster up to drive clean and normal to be in the motion. So here comes the first turn. Got to catch up and overtake the Nissan Fairlady C Twin Turbo 300CX 1989 to get myself on number 7 before coming up and have some few other modern and Japanese road cars will be suitable in a formation group. Very nice. And I'll have to proceed to sector 2 to have a good eye on our Kevelham in the 2015 Toyota A6 GT. It looks like Fitzpatrick in the Toyota Supra 3.0 GT Turbo A is now coming up onto 3rd place. Look at it go, and the triple times of Toyota to go for the battle of second place, as M. Simmons is now currently to be in the first position with his S13 Nissan Silvia. Got to make that good turn and give a good fresh, coming in and out from tunnel number 2. That's more like it. Give the good sound of the semi racing. We'll be hear the exhaust will be rolling around on the urban highways. So getting closer onto the final sector, but I know what to do. Just wait, patient and skillful will be competent. But it's about to go almost in twilight hour. Final lap and get cleared to be closer until at the end of the first lap is very good to be classic on the racing. So I got the good lead and faster lap time by a minute 42.656 seconds as proceed forward to be in the final lap in number 2. But maybe I really think about putting up the change up with my new slogan for my YouTube channel, but I just got everything to be typed out and go for the new type of the name. But even perhaps as my new slogan, having new content videos takes a long time by doing hard work. That will be truthful and very understand ever since I've been doing some live stream on production to have some better ways and method before putting up to have my intro and outro. We'll be doing the main stage on remaster. But after all, everything might need to have some changes by record with a normal video and just have to put it here on live stream instead. That will be put up in WIP title of the description. But look at it go. It's about to go rolling in and it's almost there towards nighttime before the finish line. We'll be calling in to have the first round will be all done and last sector to be marked on the update time. Got to go on the third straight tunnel. Almost there before the final corner. We'll have to take that good exit. Just magnificent and make that final stretch. We'll make a good line to be safe and clean. And there we go. Crosses the line and checker flag has now received without calling out any fireworks. First check mark is doing well, piece of cake. Very good job, and one good gift ticket on the 6-star roulette is about to have a park category we'll be calling in on the main get-go. But that's not all. 3 minutes, 17.522 seconds, and good for a minute, 34.866 seconds for a label on the faster lap time. Cheers for a good start, and 4 races left to go to be unchecked to be proceed forward after I just putting up in warm-up practice by 11.4 miles plus 6 miles who had to go update into 17.3. Good enough on 6-star roulette ticket in parts category and have 1 content replay will have to be going in the playback position. I'll have to do a moment on thumbnail image folks, just wait and be patient. So here is the spot right over here before at the end of the first lap I overtake the Nissan Silvia S13 Diamond Selection. Switching up the view and give a good well preferred to be take place before and after the final corner. But take a good look at this main spot of the scene folks. It's gonna be quite good for a basic Kato battle on the highway. But perhaps this should do well and make that thumbnail image to be exactly like this. Going by exit and have the first content replay, so the perfect time to go for the Renault Kenko 1.4 2001 in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit for round 2 will be proceed to the second round of this week of the weekly challenge. But it'll have to take time, so I had to change up with racing outfit and have a brand new kind of dispenser cam that related to season 4 on Carnival of Chaos. But speaking of Carnival of Chaos, I remember enjoying watching the latest Dispenser Cam Season 4 episode, Elephant in the Corner. But it turns out to be a-okay to have my appraisal rating, we might give a 5-star, and better yet to have that shocking moment, IB Berkeley has been voted up in Red Team. But I'll have to look forward to see on the exit interview in Behind the Chaos hosted by Emily Campbell for this Saturday and for the new episode for every 2 weeks. And almost forgot one more thing, to have a presentation showcase on the brand new Dispenser Camp livery on the Renault Kenko 1.4 2001. It turns out to have a good kind of Season 4 variation to be put up on the paint job style in purple with exterior parts to be modded and ready to go to have the second round for the Kenko and Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit for the 1-man category. Just make sure to have one presentation showcase, and the parts you need to be installed and equipped to have an adjustment by over 100 horsepower just to go for only one sports hard compound tires will be suitable for a balance of preparation. But the dirt lap will have to go for a bit much more shorter but not longer. I'll have to take a good look on the detailed settings as I got everything to be prepped and ready to go. As you can see folks, the suspension on height adjustable sports kit to be installed, LSD to be set label on fully customized along with a full control computer, transmission must remain to be set in normal and have some few other engine tuning parts on the board of high lip camshaft, racing crankshaft, high compression pistons, and stage 1 in weight reduction along with semi-racing for the clutch and fly wheel and muffler to be in the same type as well. Then it's all good to go on 388.29 and give a good kind of a Kenko 1.4 or more likely to have an increased displacement into a Kenko 1.5. So let's get the show on the road and get prepared on the main rolling start in 8th position before the 3-second countdown. We'll take a good look at the brand new Dispenser Camp livery that I just made it myself. The Carnival is coming to GT7, and I'm talking about some new batches of Dispenser Camp characters that related to Season 4. But this one is the first one comes in to have the Kenko 1.4 will be giving a good kind of a livery design variation that has some good decals, and of course the fireworks will be well seen to give a good kind of entertainment. Oh, and by the way folks, the logo itself is now been seen on the window that you guys might have to come and check it out on Odd Nation Cartoons YouTube channel. But I can't wait and see how it turns out for the podcast exit interview for IB Berkeley. But boy, looks like she has still got some good talented performance ever since on the play in this Blue Moon. But not the track itself, but the soundtrack is much more charming in its Disney-like style. So I got the 6th position rolling in and proceed onward in the 4th sector. Got to go catch up on Marlon in 5th place. But man, looks like it's about to get a little bit slower and a bit more faster. But I'm always have to keep a good clean confident and stay well mid-condition. But also yet, it's actually to be well debuted to have this race to go for the 1-man category to go for round 2 after Tsukuba Circuit. But not to mention, I still have some other ideas for some confirmed vehicle selection for Dispenser Camp Season 4 characters. But don't worry, I got everything to be mapped out and planned for some 18 character lineup, and plus for Emily Campbell to have an intern theme variation. So coming into the final corner, overtake the red Kenko 1.4 and give the Kenko 1.5 will be going normal in style and slow faster for the epic theme of driving. First lap clear and heading up in lap 2. Alright, that should do very well. Got a good eye on few other drivers. D. Eisenhower is moving up in 2nd position. So I have to take some time and expect the corners to be on the lookout. Turn 3 to go safer and mark up on the curb. Come on, still got this one. Faster lap time by 2 minutes, 2.944 seconds, as I had to be suggested to go prefer to be focusing up in 3rd position or higher by the main objective. Just had to take some time and find a good advantage on corners. But more likely, it actually does to be increased for the number of horsepower to be kicked up by over 100. So let's see how it turns out to go understeer driving for the fourgonette. Alright, there we go. Make that good committed zone and touch the apex. Made it on time in third place before getting closer at the end of lap 2. Deaccelerate in and corner perfection to go out. Well, I kind of feel bad for Said. He's just the only one left after IB just been voted off. So now he has to do it on his own without IB and Tristan. Well, I kinda say the vibe just might need to keep living strong, but I hope one chef contestant might need to step it up into a high gear. So almost there, folks. I just made it on second position and proceed to the third and final lap. But I can't wait until the merge is about to be coming up soon by every 2 weeks, but I wonder which logo is going to be look like. For instance, by the pre-merge in the 4th season, the blue team represent the water of the blue color, and by the red team in flames. Just like all the previous seasons of Dispenser Camp from season 1, 2, and 3. But more likely, I kinda think that the merge logo itself is gonna be turns out to be a bit much more different than the similar ones from season 1 and 3. But I'll have to sit back and wait until every 2 weeks for a brand new episode, and also yet to have some podcast interviews on eliminated contestants. As I ever said before, I can't wait to see how it turns out for the interview between IB having some brief conversation with Emily. But I will have to sit back and just might need to help myself to get focused for my current fan art project. So it's getting closer to have 2 more sectors left and the faster lap time to go over by 2 minutes for the decimal of 0.694. Just give that good speed of entertainment, and the Kenko 1.5 is currently to stay strong in the lead. But in the meantime, I'll have to take a good look and have the 360-degree angle that you guys might have to take a look. Well, it turns out to be a much more early in session, but a new number plate is actually to be turns out to be much more similar than season 1 and 3 versions. But here comes the final stretch. Gonna have to beat my lap time, and successful to be claimed for the faster run by 1 minute and 58 seconds by the guest on the decimal. And by the looks of it, 1 minute 58.586 seconds on lap 3 that I just got myself for the faster lap time for round 2 in the Renault Kenko 1-man category at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Second checkmark clear, 3 more to go, and 1 more thing to have a clean bonus just to make sure to go clarified to have a nice normal and outfit we'll receive with 75,000 GT credit. And plus, a presentation to have a brand new kind of a racing outfit on Dispenser Camp Season 4 Carnival of Chaos for the racing suit, and the helmet itself will give a revamped makeover treatment. So that should do well, and 4-star roulette ticket by the daily is now been received in today's driving marathon. I still have some good art style when it comes to make my own kind of Dispenser Camp livery to support the community led by Aunt Nation Cartoons. But perhaps the thumbnail image will might go zoom in and take that spotlight to go here. Beautiful, and have some decal layouts to be shown in fireworks, and the roller coaster itself is now been seen on the sides. But you guys might have to come and check it out on my latest video on the time lapse about how I created my own Dispenser Camp livery on this Renault Kenko 1.4 2001. But even yet, I still have some other changes before proceed on race number 3. We'll be racing in Osage Village for the standard WRC event. And now for race number 3 before the countdown in 6 hours left before the 4th week of April weekly challenge is about to be over. I'll have to go and have 3 laps will be put up to the test and have some few corners including 3 hairpins around in Osage Village by using the Pesciat RC set Group B rally car with a Total Drama livery Mr. Coconut as I'm choosing for today. But one more thing to have the output adjustment will be set from 100% and go in the middle by 85%. Calculate check and go into 698.50 performance point and 648 horsepower. That should do well to have a nice medium turbocharged RPM, and racing medium compound tires will be available in use in case that you're about to get strategized. Make a good mark and follow the racing line whenever it takes to go style outfit for one good ordinary WRC event in normal type. Whenever it takes to go strategize and make a good successful by a basic workout in one standard event, just like the same title in advanced level. But that should do very well, and proving up to have the basic proving grounds will be get prepared to be on the main stage in the latest weekly challenge to go for the halfway mark. Time of day to go in morning and get set to have myself in the last position in number 12. Then let's have myself for a different racing appearance when using a different Total Drama livery. We'll go high time racing in the tarmac for rally cars to get things straight. Time of day will go into the horizon by an early sunset and nightfalls before coming up in the dirt and final lap. Got to make sure to save it later on before tonight's 2 races. We'll get things to go reminder on the countdown. So here it comes. Turn 2 going clear, and here comes turn 3. We'll be take the slope. Gonna have to get behind on Jonathan Wong in the Subaru WRX Group B rally car as the Mr. Coconut variation livery for the Pesciat RC set Group B rally car will be take the spotlight in the stage. First sector clear. Now coming in at sector 2 to catch up to Baleo Gallo in his Honda NSX Group B rally car. Okay, going closer, gonna have to stay behind him, and Autumn DePie in the Ford Mustang Group B rally car in 7th place. Just have to go pick up the torque, have the 40% in the front and 60% in rear. Gonna have to go reinforce it until make that hillside curve to go clear. There we go. Make that torque balance, and 50-50 will be working up in the way. Okay, now coming in the dirt sector, only have 6 more rally cars left to go and standing in the first lap. Time to go hill climb and make that line to go succeed it. But even yet, during this main part of the content video, as I just planned myself to go for a different racing outfit appearance when using different vehicles in liveries. That's what I have to do for a nice way to go for a be creative way. Just have different cars with liveries will be outfit to have a nice racing outfit to give a good kind of appraisal and make a good rack up with some good kind of affixes. So the first lap clear and going in early twilight in lap 2. Got to overtake T. Kato in the Audi S1 Pikes Peak 1987. Okay, doing good, and stay on the tarmac. Got to go stay in balance and deal with turn 3. Okay, work it like a dream, and rally car tarmac to kick it up in the high gear. So I have a good eye on Giorgio Mangalo in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group B rally car, along with R. Cullen and B. Batter in position 1 and 2. So nighttime comes and the headlights will be ready to go turn on automatically. We'll give a good glimpse and perspective racing in the horizon. But man, I just really wished I had to go and play Forza Horizon 5 in the PlayStation 5, but I'm still yet remain in the PS4 Pro as well because of those higher prices. Because of these tariffs really starts to trigger my outburst and having some outrage. But I just really had to stick it to the focusing on the racing strategy is all I have to do, and make it much more less topic and more focusing on the good skill. So it's getting closer towards nighttime. And there's our Cullen right over here in second place. Be Better is well defended to be stay in the first. Come on, just have to keep going. Nighttime here, and dirt lap just to be on the right arrival. And here comes the fireworks shown in display. Now this challenge is about to get things to go for nighttime rally racing. But looks like Be Better just been dropped down to a second position by a Mr. Coconut livery variation. It's going well faster and challenging by having a faster run time in 2 minutes, 1.324 seconds. So I have to get a good focusing on the road and the brake zone just right over here to be highlight to be seen. But I bet you guys really think about my new slogan for my YouTube channel. Having content video takes a long time by having a lot of hard work. I know how it turns out because it's like having animation takes a lot of time. But I just really think that I might have to come up with a new tagline, but I just already did it for myself. So I just have to keep moving on and have some WIP sessions to go live stream and record. But I'm still having to do some practice ways to be as a commentary YouTuber when it does to do some normal work on live stream prep. But so long, standard recording, and I still might have to come back here to do some time lapse by putting up with some new UDRS Inspirtech livery, and I still haven't yet to be using to make some new batches of Total Drama liveries as Mission Total Drama still is going on. But I'll have to think about it. I still have a lot of way to go and have some more fan art livery design variation for only both projects by 2 of them. So there you go, finish line and third check mark has been entered before proceed to the penultimate stage in race number 4. Good run and night time to be amazed. So far so good, and made it by 6 minutes for additional in 4.581 seconds by a faster lap time in the dirt that I took is 2 minutes. Decimal of 0.406 seconds is doing well highlight to be marked check and recede. But man, good thing putting up the have different racing outfit in this segment as part of the main content video is all I need to get things to go working up and get masterful to becoming my own kind of be creative as an artist masterpiece. Just like having one regular content video, but I still always have to go for a live stream on set in case I just really need to get things to go masterful and will creative to get things to go rolling up to have some frames and perspective parts by only one good part to be at a time when entered to do some 5 races in the latest weekly challenge. And here's 150,000 Gran Turismo credit on the ticket before finishing up in the third round on the checkmark. So I'll have to do for a high time and the thumbnail image replay to go for a moment. Just have one good thumbnail image to be coming in at the end of the final corner, and currently to have that spot to go entered in lap 2. Just wait until the thumbnail image comes in, and here it is right over here. Perfectly, and the headlights are being turned on and have a nice face appearance of Mr. Coconut. So don't worry folks, I'll have to take a break and then I'll have to be moving on forward to have the 4th race before heading up to the Nürburgring Grand Prix for the 4th race in World Touring Car 600.